Today's spelling topic is about social media terms.
Hey VK, I already read the dictionary 20 times last week.
You actually prepared for the spelling test,
Fucking nerd!
So?
Today's first word is YouTube subscriber.
Oh, I know this one.
Alright, Benjamin, go.
SUBSCRIBERS. YouTube subscribers.
Good job, Benjamin. Please use it in a sentence.
Our YouTube channel has a disgustingly small amount of YouTube subscribers.
Nice one. I like honesty, man. You know Alright, the next word is comments.
Oh, Mr. Tang, let me try.
Alright, Brian, go ahead.
People love to give comments about our YouTube channel in person. But for some weird ass reason, they don't leave it in the comment section.
Hey, not me, Okay lah, sometimes forget lah.
I've got another one for y'all.
Let's hear it.
Hey yo, we're knee deep in episode 3 of season 2. I've got some homework for y'all. All our subscribers, like, share, comment,
Subscribe. Alright guys, today we have Gary on. The thing about Gary is he lives in a very special place, not too near from PJ. Where do you live, Gary?
I'm from Cheras.
Cheras?
The best place?
Is that near Pahang?
No, not really. It's Cheras.
Is it like a small kampong in JB?
Is it near Klang?
Better than BJ lah. That's all I need to say.
So the last time I went to Cheras, right?
When you're half years old.
No, it was when I did the Chili Pan Mee episode.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I actually went to Cheras because I would never want to go there. Nothing against Cheras people.
But there's a lot of things to do there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like you can hunt the deer, do like tree climbing, you can do all the stuff in Cheras.
Tree climbing?
Yeah, it's a very outdoor place.
Oh, okay, that's cool, man. What type of outdoor activities do you enjoy in Cheras?
Hunting people named Brian.
Luckily, we're never around that area.
If someone passed by with your name Brian, we'll probably shoot him.
Whoa. This was like underdeveloped, like tribal kind of thing.
Yeah. We only attack Ben and Brian.
Okay.
Like, do you guys have a grudge against Ben and Brian?
Not really lah. Just their meat tastes better.
Ben, I believe that's a compliment.
Not much fat.
Gary, I mean, apart from all the horrible things about Cheras, right?
Horrible things.
Yeah, which is mostly most of it. Okay, there are some nice places to eat around Cheras.
Yo, tell me about it.
As someone who stays in Cheras, what would you recommend?
The best pork noodle is in Cheras.
Pork noodle, like straight up hawker style.
就有饭啊.
Shout out Mama Love.
So it's like a typical coffee shop like that, is it?
They only serve pork noodle.
Okay, it's like a chili pan mee shop.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say because of that it's specialized.
They are the best.
There are chicks or not?
There are a lot of Cheras chicks there.
Why you want to see chicks when you're eating food?
No,
Is it because you think chicks are your food?
no bro, I would never think of them like that. I just think that cute lah.
But honestly, I don't even need to mention many restaurants because PJ only got nasi lemak.
Are you talking about Village Park?
Yeah, that's it.
What the fuck?
You say we only have Village Park.
Got Henke Bakute, Old Town, dude.
Got Hai Di Lao, got Din Tai Fung.
Hai Di Lao is international.
Oh, okay, you want to talk street food? Is it local delicacies?
SS2 durian?
SS2 durian can get from other place cheaper.
Oh, he's right though.
I mean like nasi lemak, I can give it to you lah. That's it. But others just meh.
Guys, if you know any other places that are fucking nice in PJ, recommend us by commenting down below because I want to go eat some nice food straight up. But recently we just had this place. It's like a British
Tell them about it.
buffet. Yeah, its name is Carnival down by DJ Damansara Jaya.
Okay, so imagine Brazilian cuisine. It's in a space in Damansara Jaya. You know Atria Mall around there.
So where is that?
Atria Mall is in Damansara Jaya.
Damansara Jaya. Where is that?
You never been to PJ, bro?
Not really.
But every time I see you, it's also in PJ.
Huh.
In fact, I've never seen you not in PJ.
Because you force us all to come to PJ. Everyone come to Oakland Road.
Oakland Road food is better than PJ.
You tell it like you fucking say, let's go per point, bitch.
Popo has nothing to eat, just saying.
Yeah, okay, anyways, about the about the Brazilian, it was a little pricey, but I would say I was definitely satisfied. The meat selection was not really premium. It's all normal cuts, but the way that they marinated the meats were all really, really good.
I think we had a Wellington as well.
Is that the name of the...
Yeah, Wellington's like fat all above, like a big tray of it, and then in the middle is the beef.
I wasn't shy about the fats. I straight up told the lady, can I just get the slice with like majority of it is just fat?
The lady comes out, right? It comes out on a skewer. So they actually kind of roasted it previously inside the kitchen. And then she'll slice up the meat and then we will use our tongs to actually take the meat. So the moment we get like the first cut of the meat, right, there's like, you know, where the skin is there, like all the seasoning is all on the skin.
Yeah, lovely, juicy, succulent. Gary, like, what is your go-to buffets?
Jogoya?
That place has been around for what, 10, 15 years?
Yeah.
Is it still around though?
Yeah, it's still around.
And honestly, the spread is quite. I can't find a better like buffet with
So much variety, right?
I can't.
I mean, for the price, you know, you're paying premium. Right?
It's like so fucking expensive. You know, nowadays, what I've been seeing a lot of my friends get into, like cryptocurrency. Do you know much about that?
Crypto.
Bitcoin, right? Basically, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency.
Last time I heard you can buy it for like $1. Now it's like,
Gary, do you have much experience like handling
I mean,
or like investing in crypto?
I know some.
but this is not a financial advice thingy. Just so you all know.
The thing is, I'm not afraid to sound like an idiot lah. You know what? Let's just
Pick his brain.
yeah. So Gary,
Where do we even start with this whole crypto shit? Is it started with Elon Musk?
No.
Or is it?
whenever I hear someone talk about crypto, right, the first thing I think to myself is like, I don't even know where to start, like in terms of asking questions, because it just seems so fucking complicated.
Honestly, YouTube has a lot of videos about it nowadays.
But who do we trust? Who do we listen to? YouTube got a lot of scammers.
When did you start like having an interest in like investing in crypto?
1 year plus ago.
Okay.
My first coin I bought is Dogecoin.
Dogecoin is a type of cryptocurrency lah.
It's an altcoin lah. Basically, it's not the main coins. The main coins are Ethereum, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Basically, these two are the big ones.
Ethereum
And the rest are I'll classify them as altcoins.
Then once you buy this one, right, then they what? They give you the coins.
No, you don't get it physically. You get it in like I guess
think you knew
in
that already,
in paper form. I guess.
Okay.
You mentioned there are the main coins and the others are altcoins.
Yeah.
So if you say that they are the main coins, it means that they have the most amount of, or probably the amount of investors that they have is more than.
No,
That doesn't
it
have nothing to do
doesn't.
with
It
that.
doesn't mean that like
Okay.
the trading volume has to reflect if whether it's main or alt.
Okay. I thought it had something to do with like the demand.
Honestly,
Then what
if you
is-
ask me, I really don't know why they call it altcoin.
Okay.
But some of the trading volumes for altcoins can be higher than Ethereum or like any of the main coins. For example, Sheep that they had 1.5 billion, I think.
Imagine like if I'm a beginner, right? And I want to actually be serious about investing in crypto, right? How do I even know which to invest in? Where do I start, right? What determines what gets your interest in a particular crypto?
How you're interested in like continuing your trading is basically if you actually profit from it lah.
Yeah.
Personally, if you don't profit from it or you don't see like the potential, then you won't be interested in that coin.
Because I have this like idea that like when people decide which they want to actually invest in, right, they're gonna look at the like let's say the past 6 months and follow the trend. And then and according to that, then they start to predict how it's gonna fluctuate in the next coming
Based on the
something like
pattern lah. There are some people that look at pattern and invest, but
would you say those are basically the people that are more
more on the daily trading lah, I would say, for not long term.
and daily trading is definitely suited for someone who puts in more hours?
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
You need to put in a lot of time.
Could even be a full-time.
Most of them are really actually full time. Most daily traders they're doing it full time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to be monitoring the market because
Okay.
in crypto the market doesn't close. Not like stocks. So it's 24 hours.
I don't know about that. How come why does that close? It's not 24
It's
hours.
only opens from 9 to 5 or something like that.
Oh, it's like normal opening hours.
Last time is everything is manual. You know, if you want to buy stocks, you have to order it manually. Yeah.
Okay.
But now there are a lot of platforms you can do it online.
Dude, oh yeah, no wonder. It's just like in Wall Street, right? Like Wall Street people were selling shares. Like that was the only way that they were able to buy or sell.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Dude, you know what's another thing that like people are all over?
OnlyFans?
No. OnlyFans was quite a while ago.
Sorry about that.
Like okay, basically it's like a video game, but it's also like trading shares, right?
Oh, I know that one.
What was it called?
AXIE-Infinity.
Yeah. That's the one.
The concept's crazy. I don't really understand. I just know that you can play and you can get the coins, and the coin worth some money, I think.
No.
Oh, you also actually ventured a little bit into this.
I have few accounts in Axie.
You're smurfing.
No. You don't smurf. Basically, Axie is a play to earn game.
Play to
Play to earn game. You don't buy any coins. You actually buy Axies. They are like your assets. For you to play the game, you need 3 Axies. You buy put them in a team, and then you fight others.
Sorry, can I stop you right there? What is an AXIE? I really don't know anything about this.
Basically, AXIE is like you're buying the coin. You're buying like, for example, crypto. You're buying 1 Ethereum.
Okay.
You know,
Yep.
so you're using that 1 Ethereum as an asset to play in the game. So the AXIE has 4 cards. So it's like a Pokemon. You know, like
Oh,
this is an AXIE. Let's say this is an AXIE.
that's an AXIE.
It's like a picture online, but then it has 4 parts. It has a back, the tail, the horn, and the mouth.
It's a monster.
These are the cards. So in AXIE, those 4 parts will make up your cards that you play in your PvP.
I got you.
That's how you earn money from it. So basically what you're earning in AXIE is the coin called SLP.
SLP, that is the in-game currency.
The in-game currency that you earn.
It's a coin also.
Yeah, it's a coin also that is being traded in Binance right now. So that's how people cash out. Every 2 weeks you can cash out your SLP in the game. The game is not exactly free to play. You need to invest around 4,000 to 5,000 ringgit.
Just to start up.
Yeah, just to start up, just to get a team to play.
Okay, so you can't, there's no way you can do it solo, right?
You can do it solo, but one person, you can only play one account on one device. That's the rule. So if you want to play multiple accounts in a day, you need different devices.
Is it better to be playing as a team, in a team?
It's not really exactly a team game. It's one account is played by one person and you're fighting someone else with another account to earn the SLP.
I mean, the reason why I asked was because just now you said like you need at least 4,000 to 5,000 to start up to find a team. Yeah, what did you mean by that?
The team consists of 3 axes. That's your team. So to buy the team to play with, you need 4,000 to 5,000 ringgit. So one axis costs about like 1,350 ringgit each axis. On average.
This game, right? How do you play? Is it like you adventure around and then like you
Like a RPG.
So it's a PvE and PvP game. What is PvE? PvE is player versus environment. So that aspect of the game is just fighting mobs to clear your daily quest. Yeah, so PvE is just for finishing your dailies every day.
What is dailies?
Daily quest.
Oh.
Just like every other game, they'll make sure that they are daily quests so that you're forced to log in. You're forced to log in to get the minimum rewards.
A little incentive for you just to be playing every single day. Yeah?
Completing the daily quest, you get 75 SLP for free.
Is that a lot?
Okay.
That's like with the current price is not much, about 8 cents USD each SLP.
I had no idea that the startup for this, like you said, one XC costs 1,200 ringgit.
Oh my god, American fucking metric again. Yeah. Sorry.
More than 1,000 lah, basically, right? But if you were to invest in crypto, there is no like minimum deposit, right? That's a big difference.
Yeah, basically, if you want to buy in crypto, you want to buy like Ethereum worth like $5, you can do that.
Yeah, but of course, when you invest in crypto, you don't have a video game platform where you can actually. I guess it's much more appealing, more engaging.
Trading is really different from this the game, because this game is actually a play to earn game. So you're playing, you're spending your time in it, and you're being rewarded with SLP, which you can change to money.
Kind of seems like a big ass MLM though.
Yeah, it's actually a Ponzi scheme, but it's a good one.
Are you fucking serious? No way.
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
really.
it is a Ponzi scheme.
Are you serious?
With the current state of the game, it's actually a Ponzi scheme, but it's a good one.
It's an entertaining one.
But when they introduce more aspects to the game, like how you for transaction wise, as in like what can you do with your SLP? Like now they're limiting like what you can do. You can only cash out your SLP. But they recently just made an update called Ronin Dex where you can swap your SLP for Ethereum.
Wow.
So there's a trading aspect to the rewards that you get every day as well.
You can cross currencies. Ben, do you know the difference between a pyramid scheme and multi-level marketing?
No, I do not. What's that?
I can't exactly remember, but I think a pyramid scheme does not have to have a product. Whereas multi-level marketing, there is a sort of a product.
Like score A.
Yeah, any type of product, right? Like the Amway is the most popular one, right? Yeah, so there is a product that is actually being sold. Whereas a Ponzi scheme, there isn't actually something that they're actually giving out.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm super fascinated by like pyramid schemes. And what amazes me is a lot of the people in the pyramid scheme, you're only going to spend a good amount of time in it if you actually believe in it, right?
Of course.
Believe in the whole process. But what I dislike about it is the selling point is always, it's going to come fast.
Passive income lah, basically.
But they always sell it as it's going to come fast or it's going to be easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy. So most of the time, it's like free money, you know, like
Free money.
So you're stupid not to.
You said right, Gary. So Axie is a Ponzi scheme, but it works. The reason why you would say that it works is because those people are people that actually put in a lot of time into it.
basically why people say that it's a Ponzi scheme, because before this there was no way of burning the SLP other than breeding the 3 Axies. So in order to have the Axies to be bought in the market, you have to have breeders. You can only breed the Axies 7 times. So 2 Axies together, you can only breed it 7 times. Each time is bred, the next cycle it will be more expensive. So what is being used to breed is 1 AXS and around 600 SLP for the first breed cycle. The second one is double. I'm not sure about how much is it for SLP, but I think it's 1,200 and 1 AXS.
So how many generations right now is the furthest already?
There's a cap, right? You just mentioned.
Yeah, so you can only breed 7 times for the 2 Axies that you're using it for.
What happens at the 7th gen? Like there's
After the 7,
what happens to the value?
each time the Axie is bred, the value will keep going down. So because it costs you more to use the Axie to breed.
Did you just? But I thought you just mentioned the value goes up. Oh, that's the new gen.
So the new gens, the product of the breeding,
Yeah.
that Axie will have 0 breed. So
Oh, okay.
it's not bred yet.
By default, the value is higher.
By default, the value should be high if the cards are good. Let's say it's the right genes. We call it the genes. You know, the genes are right and they have 0 breed count, then the price should be high. It can go up to maybe like $2,000, $3,000 each.
Wow, is that the most expensive one you have ever seen?
No, I've seen like 10K.
What?
What is the most expensive?
Yeah, tell me, it's Sky Dragon Tamer XXX94.
The most exclusive Axies are the Mythics Axies.
Mythicals.
It's called Mythic.
Bro, you don't know shit about the game.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Mythic Axies.
How much can it go up to?
I think it's like 50K
50k.
ringgit. I'm not too sure how much is it, but it's quite expensive. And it's rare because there's only like, I think 400 of them.
Wow. So the player base is like...
It's a lot of players, like maybe 2 million, 3 million now.
I only know like a couple of my friends playing this game. Like,
It's not that popular in Malaysia, I would say, but it's widely used in Philippines.
Oh, Philippines is. Do you think that's the biggest region?
Most players are from Philippines.
Oh, okay.
They actually make a living out of AXIE-Infinity there.
I mean, if you have that many players, there's gonna be a whole bunch of them that's been doing it full time, right?
So what happens is most of them, they cannot afford an AXIE team because it actually costs like 4 to 5K ringgit.
yeah, duh.
So they have someone to buy the team for them and they will be spending their time to play it, but they'll be splitting the SLP earn with their owner.
How much?
It's around maybe like 30 to the player and 70 to the owner. 40, 60 or 50-50.
That's a good amount. I was assuming it's gonna be like 5%, 10%.
No.
Basically, they are someone who manages the whole Axie account for the players.
If they're playing themselves, they'll just be doing everything
But you
themselves.
say there's people that provide this service in Philippines.
There's people that provide managing service for the owners. Let's say I'm an owner, I want to buy like maybe like 50 accounts and I have no time to manage it.
Yes.
I can
Outsource.
it to manage my account, to find scholars to play the accounts. So shout out Pintech Group.
Oh, so is Pintech Group like your managing team?
So this Pintech Group is started by my bunch of friends. I'm not part of it, but they're managing 500 accounts.
And so they are the one that also teach you the tricks of the trade.
They're actually managing the accounts for investors. So an investor will approach them and say like, okay, I want to invest in AXIE-Infinity. Then they'll quote them how much they charge and stuff. Let's say I'm an investor and I say like, okay, I'll give you 10 Ethereum to buy a certain amount of teams. I'll take a management fee from it. I'll teach them.
Okay, the whole package.
Yeah, the whole package. You only need to sit there and collect money. That's it.
And the middle guy, he's straight up earning from the management fees from the investor, and he's also earning the money from the players.
No, so the scholars, whatever the amount we promise the scholars, we will pay them that amount. So let's say the scholars rate is 30, 70, the scholars getting 30, they'll get the full 30%.
Okay.
Within the 70%, part of it will go to the manager and part of it will go to the owner, depending on what the arrangement is with the investor.
Just FYI, guys, but we're not trying to encourage or promote, Axie. I literally don't know shit, so I'm just asking another friend that actually does know something.
Because in my mind, right, like I always thought AXIE-Infinity is like a Maple Story, maybe like a RuneScape.
and then you get like quests, you level up.
It's just a turn-based card game like Pokemon.
The Yu-Gi-Oh lah.
Yeah, like online, you just click a few cards and then press next turn, and then they'll play it out. Like
Strategy.
Yeah.
It's more strategy.
it's sort of strategy and sort of like buying the right axes to play.
What about this, Gary? Would you say that, let's say, someone who has been playing video games since he was young, compared to someone who has, let's say he's 50 years old, he's never played much video games, if any, would you say the person that has been playing video games all his life, immediately when they start out, they would probably be able to do better than the older person who is not familiar with video games?
I would say to a certain extent, yes.
Until you learn.
People who play games, especially like card-based turn game.
Yeah.
But if you're new, is fine. So it will take you like maybe like 1 week to get used to the whole thing.
Okay.
That not long.
Are there any like complex game mechanics, or is it just
It's like Hearthstone. It's exactly like Hearthstone.
Can you like explain that part where you say the reason why people think it's a Ponzi scheme? I didn't hear you properly. Yeah. Why would people say that?
Because there's no way to burn the SLP last time. Like the only way to burn the rewards that you're earning from the game, which is SLP, is only through breeding. And most people, they don't breed. You don't need 10 players to breed.
if you have so many new players coming in, right?
Yeah.
Don't they need XC as
Yeah,
well?
they need axes, but the breeders
There's
is
more
expensive to breed. Most of the time, there's like more supply than demand currently. Before the update, it doesn't take as much SLP to breed as it is now. So now that's why you can see the SLP price is going up. Is because
Demands more than supply.
there's more ways to burn the SLP. Let's say everyone is just minting it.
What is minting?
Minting is changing the SLP into a fiat currency like
Money lor.
MYR, USD.
Real-time money.
So that's what people do.
I've known Gary for quite a long time, okay? Ever since the first week of college, I met Gary in Melbourne. Yeah, 9 years ago, up till now, okay, when we're still close. So we spoke about this during the second episode of the podcast, but I'm pretty sure most people did not catch it. But something very significant in Gary's life, or all our lives, happened during that time. While we were in Melbourne.
Oh.
I would say it's sort of a traumatizing experience, definitely, right? And
Yeah.
we told the story in episode 2, but
Now we are in season 2, bitch.
yeah, now we're in season 2, and now that we have Gary on, I actually want to go through that moment with him as well.
Okay.
So it was back in 2017.
2016. Yep.
Yeah, 5 years ago, we were based in Melbourne, Australia. We took a trip to Brisbane for the weekend. So
Gold Coast.
and on one particular night,
Just get to the point.
what do you remember of that incident?
I was not there.
Basically, I was, drinking with you guys, but I had maybe a little bit more than you guys.
Okay, we were having dinner, all together as a group. Maybe 10, 12 of us, we were having dinner. And two of our friends, Gary and another guy,
And Phil
yes, Phil, okay, he decided.
to go hams on drinks.
Ha!
So we were still at dinner and he couldn't wait. He wanted to go and drink immediately. The rest of us went to have ice cream because there was girls there, girls wanted to have ice cream.
They like sweet things.
Yeah, they like sweet things. So we went to have ice cream and then we met up with Gary and Philip, the other guy that they were drinking with, later on. Our group, the ones that went to get ice cream, we went to around the center of Brisbane City during the night, an open area where you can just use the pool if you wanted to, right? Anyone can just jump in, and it was pretty nice. It was, I think, around autumn, and it was pretty cold. So one of my buddies dared me to jump inside the pool, right? They actually said that they'll give me some money to do it. So I jumped in because it was pretty cold. And Gary came right after that. Actually, do you even remember much of it?
Yeah, I remember. I wasn't challenged, but I saw everyone jumping in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it as well. Everyone else was already in the pool.
Monket and me.
You, Monkey, Jin.
No, Jin wasn't.
Jin was not in the pool. Yeah.
So me and another buddy was already in the pool.
If someone was being carried into the pool, we were gonna throw Monkey in the pool.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
I follow after lah, basically.
Okay, how's it?
willingly.
You almost died.
Yeah.
You almost died?
I was drowned.
Oh, because you were drunk and you couldn't swim, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Honestly, I did not even know the pool was 2 meters plus deep. 2.5 meters actually.
They're white people.
I thought I could stand, and when I went in, I was like, okay, I'll just keep jumping and try to get to the side so I can hold the edge. And I basically didn't move lah. I didn't move an inch to the left or right, and I just kept jumping on the same spot
Yup.
for like I don't know, like maybe 20 times.
You were jumping just to
Yeah.
catch your breath.
Jumping just to catch my breath. And BK came to save me.
But I started drowning as
Yeah,
well.
and-
Wait, Gary, so like let's say if you are completely sober, right? You know how to swim, right?
Yeah.
No problem. Like you can just swim like a normal person.
Yeah, I can just swim and I can just go to the edge. It's
But-
not that far.
It had to be because that you were intoxicated, that you panicked a bit.
Yeah. The panic set in.
Because you started to probably just swallow some water.
I started swallowing some water after maybe like 15 jumps in.
From what I remember, right? I was already inside the pool with another friend, and somehow Gary jumped in. So I see Gary maybe 10 meters away from me, and he's going up and down, up and down. Yeah,
But I was like,
desperate for air.
yeah,
I swam towards Gary because I could already tell that he's
struggling.
drowning. It's not as funny, but so I
it's
swam
not.
over to Gary. So what a normal person would do if they see their friend drowning, they probably try to grab his hand and just pull him away. So the moment I started to pull Gary's hand, he used me as a platform for him to get higher up, right? Because he wanted to breathe.
Yeah.
So he pushed my head down. Okay, and then I couldn't breathe. And I started swallowing water as well because my head was underneath. And then another friend came. Why you shake your head?
Typical clown.
So another friend came and he tried to help as well. And then Gary saw Monkey and Gary pushed Monkey as well.
Oh,
I did?
it's a double homicide.
So basically
Homicide.
it was Gary, me, and my other buddy that was drowning.
I don't remember the market part though.
There was 3 people drowning, dude.
Three drunk motherfuckers drowning.
The 3 of us were drowning because Gary is using both of our heads as a platform.
Are you sure I think it was only you, bro.
I remember there's 3.
No, monkey was drowning himself, maybe.
He won't drown himself like he's sober.
Oh,
At that moment, right, I was thinking to myself that if I let go of Gary, Gary's going to drown. But if I let go of him, I would be fine. But I just kept holding on because I didn't want Gary to drown now. And my other buddy was probably thinking the same thing. And we were so fortunate that another friend of ours who actually knows how to save someone when they're drowning, because there's like a specific technique that you have to use to save someone when they're drowning. He jumped into the pool and he grabbed Gary by the neck.
Oh.
Grabbed Gary by the neck and he used his other hand to swim towards the
edge.
yeah swim towards the edge so that he can get up.
One Jesus. Let's go.
One Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, the way I see it, right, and I think it's quite realistic to think that if our buddy wasn't there, I don't know what would have happened to Gary.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know me and my other friend that was trying to save Gary would be fine because we can just let go anytime
Okay.
and we would be fine. But we were just really fortunate that our other friend came.
Fucking God bless you, Lajin.
Yeah.
Like us, we were average people. Our immediate instincts was to pull his hand. He learnt it from doing scouts back in high school.
That shit gay though.
What? Scouts?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of scandals, dude,
Yo, someone was touching someone's butt.
in our school.
No.
Yeah, straight up. People were getting
SOTOMIZE. When we were in high school.
We don't have to go into details, but yeah, it does happen, man. It's been happening.
Should I just say the name out now?
No, man.
Okay.
I mean, this is no surprise to anyone, right? Like,
Okay.
this thing has been going on like ever since probably.
Who the fuck still wants to be a scout when they're past high school? Yo, we just passed Halloween, man. The amount of people that was dressed up as Squid Game. What, bro? I came as a bunny.
That's kind of not surprising, right?
I mean, it is the show of the year.
Yeah, because the movie came like what? It was released maybe just a month right before Halloween.
Yep.
I was kind of late to the party.
Whoa.
I watched it about 3 to 4 weeks after it was released. But dude, it's a fucking amazing movie, man.
Yeah.
Like most people, right, the moment I started watching it, I didn't finish it in the same night, but I watched half of it and I just couldn't wait to watch it again the next day. I like the fact that it's a very...
Realistic.
Is it realistic?
Like the concept behind it.
Like, it could happen.
Are you talking about rich people with power doing fucked up shit?
Jeffrey Epstein is not dead.
Hey, but that's also one of the...
The moral of the show is what people do for money. You know, you eat.
But what about the other side of it? What people with money and power would do?
They didn't show much of that. They are actually showing like how people react when they see money.
Yeah.
When they are in need of money and or like, you know,
when they're desperate lah.
when they see the amount of money that is
Put in front of them.
That shit whack, dude. Like,
Okay, so
I tell you how's my experience like. So I actually watched the first 2 episodes. I actually
didn't want to watch it same like you.
but I was telling my mom, because my mom's like, she watches a lot on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, mom, there's this thing that's trending right now. It's a show, like it's a Korean show, so it's definitely you'll like it. And it's called Squid Game. So, funny enough, I went back home that night, right? And then I got a message the next morning when I was working by my mom. She was like, Ben, I watched the first 4 episodes in one sitting.
It's amazing.
Then the second sitting, she watched the whole 5 episodes.
There's nine episodes, right?
Exactly. So she watched the whole show in 2 sittings.
2 days.
And she's like, Ben, I love it. And then you have to come back and watch.
So I actually went home every single time to watch Squid Game with my mom.
Okay.
And I actually started out with the first 2 episodes, but I thought the first 2 was real fucking slow.
Did she spoil it for you while you were watching with her?
He gave a bit of hints here and there's like, oh, you don't know who's the last guy would be.
She
And
was
then,
happy.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
because she watched it once and then she watched it again
yeah.
while waiting for me to watch it with her. When I was
So
watching
she-
it with her,
it's
the
the time.
I watched it once. I didn't feel the need to watch it 2 times.
Maybe in the future lah, when it's like when you actually forget already.
Oh, they say there's a season 2, is it? A lot of people are speculating that shit. You know?
Why wouldn't they do a season 2, right? If the demand is there.
Let's just ask, right? What's your favorite scene of the show?
Ooh, favorite scene. How about I'll say some of my favorite scenes.
Sure, why not?
The first night they were in the, what do you call that? The game area. Okay, so they all had their bunk beds, and then when the lights were off and everyone was going to sleep, and they started purging people.
So that was the first night?
Is it the first night?
No, that's not the first night.
Second night.
No, that's not the second night.
first time.
That's the third night, right? That's the third after the third game.
or after the pulling, right, the rope.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't expect that. Like for them to start killing people while they were sleeping.
But shouldn't you know that they didn't give plastic, they fucking gave glass.
What do you mean?
When they were serving food,
Yeah?
how can you give glass to these people? They're gonna use glass and
Was it a glass cup or what do you mean?
it was a glass bottle, bro. Pang, then you can fucking use it as a weapon.
Oh, like they gave people a glass drink, right?
Yeah, if you use plastic, you cannot whack people, bro.
Now that you mention it, I definitely did not pick up on that part. But when they started purging people during second or third night, I thought like, okay, now it's getting interesting, man. And also they wanted to eliminate more people from the game
True.
faster, right?
The part about them not giving
Enough food. That one, I was like, oh shit, okay, that's actually pretty smart. It was like a smart way to start a fight.
To make the competition or to make the tension even higher, right?
The last part of it was kind of anticlimactic, where it's like the old man just like telling people to stop, and it's like people stop
Stop what?
killing each other.
Oh, you mean at the end of the purge?
Yeah, at the end of the third.
We know that he's bad now, right? So why did he actually say that?
No clue, man. Maybe he just thinks enough.
Or maybe he's just scared that he's next or he's the next one to get stabbed or shanked.
Or machine gun or some shit. I don't know.
My favorite scene,
What was your favorite scene, Gary?
the scene where the guy with the specs, what's his name again?
Let's call him Sasuke.
Sasuke.
The guy that supposedly has a lot of money.
Yeah. The hedge fund guy.
Is it Sasuke?
Yeah, Sasuke.
Basically, Sasuke betrayed the guy from Pakistan, is it?
Yeah.
The Indian dude lah. Let's call him the Indian dude lah.
The Indian guy.
That's your favorite part?
Yeah, that's my favorite part, bro.
Why? You like to see innocent and
No,
nice
it's not
people?
favorite, it's iconic, you know.
Yeah.
It's something you remember.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah, it's like that.
I mean, but okay, let's be real lah. When the first time you saw the Indian guy pop up and he's one of the players, you kind of knew that he was gonna die.
No,
You didn't know that?
no. Korean dramas don't tend to like kill people off that easily.
I got you.
Okay, so the last part where they were in the Squid Game itself,
Okay.
2 people only, right?
Yeah.
And I like to think of that as like Sasuke versus Naruto.
Yeah, true.
The main character is
A little faggot.
a really
Oh, sorry.
happy-go-lucky guy who is a bit clumsy and dumb, but of course he's got a heart of gold, right? And the other guy he has to go up against is someone who was I would say one of his close friends in the game and suddenly turned into enemy. You could see the progress of how he started to realize like, okay, there are no friends in this game. We have to start killing everyone if you want to win.
I think he was like that since the start. It's just that he was masking it.
Yeah.
Like the second game, he already know what the game is, but he just had motive,
Oh, you're talking about the honeycomb.
Correct, the honeycomb one.
That was the first tell that this guy is a sneaky little fuck, right?
Yeah.
But actually, oddly enough, I kind of agree with the things that he does. So it's like logical. It's fucking logical, dude.
It makes you think that why didn't other people think that way as well?
There are a lot of people like that in the world.
So of course,
The white collar criminals are.
Not white collar criminals,
just people in general lah.
people in general lah.
Are you talking about salesman?
No, I'm talking about fucking Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
Yeah, salesman.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean that's the real world, right? You step on someone else for you to get a hit. It's every man for himself. Another thing I like about the plot is the fact that guy, the
Naruto?
Sasuke,
I don't know
The
his name.
final contestant that died.
the final contestant that died and the main character killed him in the final game. I like the fact that he was supposed to be a good guy at the start and then he slowly turned bad. And it was kind of like a decoy setup so that you would not expect the real bad guy to be the old man. Because they only revealed that the old man was the bad dude at the very end of the whole season, right? And I definitely didn't realize it.
Same.
You were shocked as well.
Yeah, I
right?
was shocked. I thought he died.
But someone here realized it.
That one, I wouldn't say it's by myself. It was definitely a hint from Mama.
Oh, really?
At the second episode, right, I thought the final guy is the cop's brother. Because he went to look for him. So I thought he's the final
Yeah.
Then after that, they revealed him earlier than the last boss. So then I'm like, can't be already. But so the hint that my mom dropped was like, you've already seen the final boss.
Yeah, there's a scene that he took his mask off, right?
No, I've already seen like it's part of the all the characters that I've seen.
All the players are basically.
If that's not him, then it's the other guy already, lor.
It's number 1 or number 4, 5, 6, right?
I mean, it's going to be one of the least expected players, right?
Okay, I'll probably tell you my favorite scene.
Yeah, what's your favorite scene?
I think mine is quite easy lah. It's like the second time where they all went back into the car. I didn't expect the girl and the guy to actually like didn't inhale the sleeping gas. I think that one really got
The second time they went back, okay, when they actually were going to play the whole game.
Yeah. So like the girl stuck in a knife and the guy with the specs, Sasuke, he didn't inhale. And the girl, which is the third contestant, the final 3.
The North Korean defect.
Yeah, her lips are beautiful.
Yeah, everyone loves that girl. She looks super young though.
She's a model lah.
She's got that model look.
She's a model in real life.
Is she tall?
Yeah, she's tall.
Another scene that I like, it was quite confusing, that didn't really make sense.
Okay.
The first few moments when they're inside the game arena,
Yeah.
like around their beds, right, in that room, the gangster looking guy, right?
The one with the snake on his face.
Yeah, the guy with the tattoos on his face.
Let's get a tattoo like that.
Yeah, the badass dude started beating up that North Korean defector girl. And everyone just watched. There were 200 people in the room and 200 strangers. People don't know each other. No one wanted to help the girl out.
The guy looks scary, bro.
Yeah, but there's other scary and dodgy looking guys as well. So I thought that part didn't make sense, man.
If you want, you go fight lah, bro. Not everyone can.
Or I go and direct my own movie. Or
Direct exactly the same, but just that part you change.
it's just like they like to talk about how the Game of Thrones, right? People always complain about the finale, like, oh, it's so shit. And then there's a fucking...
They rushed the last season, bruh. Come on.
Dude, imagine there's a petition to redo the whole thing. You know what those people are thinking of? The directors and everyone that spent like months and months or years and years at the fucking setup area. They're like, fuck you. Why would we? You know? Just because the fans didn't agree, they still made their money. You think they're gonna refilm everything just to make...
So maybe Squid Game season 2 is not gonna be nice.
I don't know if there's season 2 though.
But they left a lot of possibilities for...
Yeah, they have a lot of possibilities in case they want.
But why do you say that you...
Because I straight away Google it after the show.
Oh,
Currently, there's no...
Not that no, that's the Google.
Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for whoever...
Hey, you know what?
What's up?
Should we film a Squid Game in Malaysia for Let's Get It podcast with all our fans?
That take too much effort and too much money and too much budget, and budget that we don't have because...
they ain't commenting.
subscribers not enough, exposure is not enough.
That day I actually called up someone to ask them about being our sponsors.
Yeah,
But they asked me how many subscribers I got, and I was like, we've got like what?
600 plus.
The call just ended right there and then. I wanted to explain
No
more
way.
that people are watching, people are looking at our stuff, but they are just not commenting, not subscribing. But
Ben.
I'm getting too emotional. Yeah, sorry.
Cut that out.
I mean, I want to say I feel bad for Ben, but kind of feel bad for myself as well.
Hey man, no, it's not you.
No, okay, you know what, guys? If you guys enjoyed the content, honest comments below, like the video, share it with your friends, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
dang.
Missing my homies, I'm missing my oldies, my brothers, my cronies. We all went to court, but before only courts that we knew were the ones where we were shooting three, selling Kobe. To a legend, rest in peace to the old me, rest in peace to my brothers, rest in peace.